Hi, good evening, everyone. A very happy Republic Day to all of you. In today's session, we are going to revise modal verbs and we are going to have a quiz as well. So let's quickly revise modal verbs we did yesterday, and then we're going to begin with our quiz in order to understand how to use modal verbs when we are writing, speaking, or maybe when we are solving questions for our exams. Okay, here we go. We are revising first of all modal verbs, and then we'll do a quiz contest. Modal verbs, let's crack it. So if you were there in yesterday's lecture, I had discussed most of the modal verbs we use while we are writing, speaking, or participating in written activities, like when we are writing letters or when we are writing articles, we are writing anything else. We need modal verbs. So the right usage is very, very important here, ladies and gentlemen, because you need to understand with whom which modal verb is going to work, right? We need to have the basic understanding of modal verbs in order to speak well and communicate the message without hurting anybody. So that will be today's lecture all about. Let's proceed on. Yeah. Yeah, let's proceed on. So my name is Ashwinder, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll be teaching you modal verbs today. We'll also participate in a quiz contest. I'm pursuing PhD in Gender and Development Studies, and I have 8 years of teaching experience. I love this magical cycle of teaching and learning, learning and teaching. So we are going to work together in order to revise modal verbs, and then of course we are going to participate in a quiz contest in order to understand whether we have understood the concept literally or not. All right, so boys and girls, modal verbs are auxiliary verbs that are used to indicate modality in order to show likelihood, ability, in order to seek permission, or think about possibilities. We are going to use these modal verbs. Can you think about some? Can you tell me some? Write in the chat box. Let me see who all can write some modal verbs in the chat box quickly. I'm fine, Shalom. Yeah, there is a Menti quiz right now. Yes. Hi, Laka. There is a Menti quiz. Children. Let's revise first, and then we can be together in order to participate in the quiz competition. Don't you people worry. I know that you people are more excited about the quiz rather than revising, but it's very important to revise the basic concepts, and only then you can participate in the quiz contest. Okay, Tanishk is writing must, should, would. Yeah, Zoya, absolutely correct. Tanishk, you're right. Zoya, you're absolutely right. Oh my God, Zoya knows a lot of modal verbs. I can see can, must, might, shall, should. Very good, very good. Okay, okay. Wonderful. Shall is with double L, dear. Tanishk. Okay, wonderful kids. So we are supposed to learn where are we going to use these modal verbs, since you people know all of these modal verbs. You're writing it. Yeah. So I would request you to notice all of these like will, would, can, could, may, might, shall, should, etc., etc. Let's try and understand What are the different examples here? And we are going to try and understand where are we going to use which modal verb, okay? Where are we going to use which modal verb? So let's proceed on with this. This diagram will tell you the different examples of modal verbs, but it's all the more important to understand where are we going to use which modal verb. Okay, tell me a modal verb we should use for somebody younger than us or equal in age. Yeah, please write in the chat. Write in the chat, children, which modal verb we should use when we are talking to somebody younger than us or equal in age. People are writing. Shall. Okay, we can use that. Or, okay. Yeah, shall I think is the most humble modal verb that we can use. Could, may. Okay, you're writing random modal verbs. No, children. I am asking your modal verb that we can use in order to talk to somebody younger or equal in age. Let's just say when we are requesting or maybe when we are seeking any kind of permission. Tell me any modal verb which we can use when we are requesting or we are seeking any kind of help. Now you tell me, if I'm talking to somebody younger than me, shall I use can? I mean, definitely I can use may, because may is a modal verb which we use when we would like to talk with respect. So maybe when we are seeking help or when we are requesting or when we are seeking permission, we use may when we're talking to somebody elder than us. But when we're talking to somebody younger, tell me, could. Laka is writing could. Yeah, Zoya, of course. Of course, I'll teach modal verbs in the special classes. Okay, Harvinder is writing she will. Yeah, I'll definitely do, Harvinder. Don't you worry. I'll teach in the special class. Zoya, don't worry. Why are you writing one message again and again? Yeah, Tanish, absolutely correct. That is can. So can is a modal verb that we can use when we're talking to somebody younger than us. Aditya, please wait for the quiz. When we're talking to somebody younger than us, we are going to use can. Okay, wonderful. Can you people write any sentence wherein you're using can to seek help? Can someone write a sentence in the chat box using can when you're seeking help? Anyone? Don't write random models. Like I'm asking a question. Write one sentence using can and seeking help. Okay. Can you pass me that glass? Okay, wonderful. Yeah, wonderful. Good job, Tanishq. Anyone? Harvinder has also written very good. Can you please write a message for me? Yes, I'll have to sign in to write for you. Right. I've not signed in as of now, Harvinder, but I can talk to you. Right. Can you give a bottle? Can you please give me a glass of water, or can you please give me that bottle? That's fine. Yeah. Mathapati, that's fine. Okay, it would be could. No, it's fine. It's fine. Tanishq, Harvinder is right in this. It's fine. It's just that if you want to be humble, yes. If you want to talk to somebody elder, you should try and use may or shall. I mean, that'll be better then. Okay. Yeah, that's okay, Laka. So all of these sentences that you've written, these are to seek help. Okay, now you tell me a modal we need in order to talk about something which is compulsory. So when I would like to tell you that, look, this is compulsory, which modal verb should I use? Very good, Harvinder. Must. Very good. So we need to use must when we would like to make something mandatory, when we would like to make something compulsory. Very good, children. Yeah, should is used, Tanishq, when we are advising or when we are suggesting something, like, your teachers must be telling you should practice you should be in a proper uniform, you should respect your elders. So when you're talking about something which is a social obligation, talking about something which is like an advice or a suggestion given to you, then you can use should. Whereas when it's a compulsory thing, it is something which is mandatory and must be taken into consideration. See, I have used must. So when something is necessary, when something is really, really important, we are going to use must. Let's look at some of the examples very quickly. Like if you can see this table, I've written subjects and I've written the modal verbs, and then you can see the main verb and the complements. Now you can see how I have some subjects. So it can be a singular or a plural subject. I, we, they, you, he, she, it. Yeah. Would, with, is it? I'm not getting you, Lakshika. Okay, so all of these are subjects, and modal verbs we can use must, can, should, may, will, etc. And I have the main verb as well. Let's try and form some sentences here. Like you can see here, I can say we can do some exercise together, right? So randomly what I can do is we can pick up a subject, pick up a modal verb, and then form a complete sentence. Or else what we can do, can you form one? Anyone? Try and form one sentence and write in the chat box. Choose a subject, choose a modal verb, choose one main verb, and choose the complement. Okay. Okay, I think someone has written, they must go to sleep. Yeah, they must go to sleep because they have worked really hard now. So yeah, that's correct. No, Laka, you have to form sentences. You must go to sleep. Yeah, I would love to go to sleep. It's a holiday, right? Happy Republic Day. We must celebrate freedom. We must celebrate that we are free, and we must respect our country. And yes, we must relax as well since it's a holiday. Okay, Laka, you're not writing complete sentences, so I'm not getting you. Nonetheless, moving ahead, children, some prime rules that you just cannot forget. Some prime rules that you just cannot forget are here on the screen. First one, modal verbs do not add SES to the third person singular. Like you can see, he cans. We can't write like that. Okay? Yeah, I'll give the Menti code in a while. You can't write he cans. You can't say she mights or she musts. You can't write like that. So the modal verbs are without SES form. Yeah, you can all note down the code for Menti quiz. I think Laksh Kumar is getting too excited. Write down the Menti code. It is 909365. 909365. Yeah, 909365. Thank you, Arvinda. That's absolutely correct, everyone. 909365 is the code. Now, look at the rules, and then we'll go to the quiz, and then again we'll come back and revise modal verbs since it's a revision class along with quiz. So don't forget, both the things are important and they are part of today's lecture. Okay, so here we go. These modal verbs do not add SES form to the third person singular. So you can't say he can, or she might, or they musts. You can't say like that. You can't add S or ES form to modal verbs here. All right, moving to the next rule, which is very important. Yeah, is this. Modal verbs do not need auxiliaries to form negative or questions. Like you can't say she doesn't should stay. You can't say like that. Like you're not going to use the SES form again, wherein you can see the examples, children, doesn't or does. We don't need this when we are using modal verbs. And on the top of it, we cannot add on ing form to it. You don't have infinitives or ing forms here with modal verbs. You can't say mighting or musting or canning. You can't say, and you can't have infinitives here. You can't say to might or to must or to can. You can't use like that. Aditya Singh Gautam, the code is already there on the chat. You can note 909365. I've already written there. I've already talked about it, and children have noted it down. You can also note down, Aditya. Okay. So, children, we are going to understand all the modal verbs one by one. We'll understand what are the different conditions, what are the different situations wherein we are going to use the modal verbs like can, could, may, might, shall, should, etc. Okay, but let's have the quiz first and then we are going to get back to it. Are you people ready? Are you people ready for the quiz? So, we are starting it. Here we go. You'll have to join me for the same. Yes, Harvinder is ready. Tanishk is also ready. Wonderful. People are joining in. Join in, kids. I can 3, 4, 5 people joining in. Very funny users are being showcased here in the Mentimeter. Okay, wonderful. So I'll be starting it once I'll see a couple of participants. I can see some 5, 7 students here. Fine. We can begin in like 1 minute. Let me see if others are also going to join in. Okay. So we are entering it and we are trying to find out the answers. So the first question is on the screen. The attire suits her style. She dash definitely like it. This attire suits her style. She dash definitely like it. Time up. The right answer is will. Somebody answered can and someone did may as well. No, kids, please understand that may primarily be used when we are either seeking permissions or we would like to request, right? Could is the past form of can. So therefore, we are not going to use it because the sentence is written in present. She can like it, that's okay, but can is about abilities. You know, I can write and I can sing. I'm very bad at singing, I'm just saying. But here, according to the sentence, you are finding out a possibility. She will definitely like it. So she likes these type of attires and she will definitely like it is kind of a possibility we have here. Moving ahead. Okay, so we have these kids and the leaderboard is right here. Frosty, Shubham, buck up. Moving ahead. Second question. Okay. Let's see who's going to win it. When John was 2, he dash already speak very well. Talking about John when he was 2. Let's see who's the first person to answer. 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Good is the right answer, but somebody did might and someone did should as well. No, kids. Should. Should is for advises. And might, I told you yesterday, might is something that I would love to revise with you yet again. Might is a modal verb that you need for future, for present, as well as for past. So if I want to use might, I may use might with have. If I want to use it for past, I can use might with today or now, these words, in order to use might for present. And if I want to use might for future, I can use tomorrow along with might. Like I may say that I might meet my friend tomorrow. So when I use might with tomorrow, it will be for future. If I use might with have, like I might have done this, it's with respect to past. Or if you want to use might with present day, then you'll say I might go there today. So might is a wonderful modal verb that you can use for present, for past, as well as for future. And now look at this sentence. When John was 2, he dash already speak very well. So you're talking about something in past. And I've already told you that could is the past form of can in the previous lectures. And if it is about abilities to do in past, then we can use could. Right? If it is about any kind of ability with respect to past, then we can use could. So here, according to this sentence, could is the most appropriate answer, ladies and gentlemen. When John was 2, he could already speak very well. So that's the right answer, could. Moving ahead, boys and girls, I can see Harvinder is still on the top. Then Tanishk, Aditya, who is 80, I don't know. Akshara, Shubham. Oh, Harvinder, I think you've come down. You didn't answer it well. Tanish, congratulations. You're on the top. And Frosty, you are not answering. Buck up. Okay, next. Laka is getting too excited. Huh? Hi, Sarvajit Mishra. Hello. Okay, moving ahead, everyone. Moving on to the third question. Here we go. The question is going to come on the screen. Okay, sorry. I'll go back to question 3. I did a mistake. Why is it not coming? It will come now. Question number 3 on the screen in a while. He dash visit her grandparents' house during holidays. Think about the right answer, boys and girls. Hello, Babita. Please try and answer. 1 second. Time's up. Some people answered ought to and can as well. The right answer is might. I just explained the usage of might. Just right now I explained the usage of might, and I said might can also be used in past. Might can be used when the possibility of something is very less. Okay? When the possibility is very high, we can use will, right? When the possibility is less, we can use may, and when it is least, I can say we can use might. I mean, according to yourself, you can set parameters. You can say, okay, when something can happen 70-80%, I'll use will. When it will happen like 50-60%, I'll use may. When it will happen 30-40%, then I'll try and use might. That's how we can do. And might, I just told you, can be used in past, present, as well as future. Okay. Ought to. Ought to is a modal verb that you use when you are talking about something which is related to social obligations, something which is related to responsibilities that you have in life. So you'll have to understand that. Okay, let's see the leaderboard. Okay, so it's a very interesting game that we're all playing. My God, Aditya has come on number 2 and Tanishk still on number 1. Wonderful. Please send less time on lectures between questions. Aditya, that's my call, dear. I would love to, obviously explain the concepts, Aditya. The lecture is not only a quiz, it is revision as well. Okay, moving ahead. Dash, I talk to the manager. Please answer. Time up. Yeah. So May is the right answer. May is the right answer. I told you, talking to somebody elder with respect, we should try and use may. Let's see the leaderboard. Now, oh my God, this is a game changer question, I think. Tanishq and Aditya are still on the top. Wonderful. Question 5. During peak hours, it dash take more than 3 hours. Peak hours means prime time. Answer quickly. 1 second. Time up. Oh my God, so many answers. So anything which is again a possibility or ability, it is to be used with the modal verb can. Okay. It should can never be the answer. 3 of you answer should. Should is for advisors. Will, I can still think about that you could have got confused with this, but the right answer is can. It's about something which is a possibility and an ability. Moving ahead, let's see the leaderboard. Okay, wonderful. Again, 2 of them are still on the top. Very nice. Frosty has come up. Good job. Shaurya and Homer. You need to buck up. I think you've joined us a little late. No worries. Moving ahead, boys and girls. Let's see the next question, which is question number 6. How does he do that to us? Think about the right answer. One second left. And here we go. Wonderful. Maximum students did it well. Must is for compulsion, I told you. Right? And we can revise the usage of would. So I'll note it down. We can revise the usage of would in a while. But yeah, it is about something in past. How could he do that? So of course, something that has already been done. Okay, moving ahead. Let's see the leaderboard now. Tanishq and Aditya still on the top. Akshara and Rishik. Shubham, Boti. Buck up. Harvinder, buck up. I think Boti was the fastest in this. Okay, moving ahead. Moving to the next. Question 7. Here on the screen. If I get the required help, I dash pass the exam in the first attempt. It's tricky, no? Little tricky. But 2 answers, you can just think and say no to them. Oh my God, so many confusions, huh? Good job to those 4 who have answered it well. It is might, because here the possibility is less, and you can see if I get the required help, I'll do this, right? So I might pass the exam in the first attempt. Might is the right answer, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see the scoreboard, the leaderboard. Here we go. Aditya. Okay, good job, Harvinder. You have come up. Yeah, good job. The right answer was might, Tanishq. You're still on the top. You are on the top. Yeah. Moving ahead, boys and girls. Practicing more. And then we would go back and revise after 10th question. The audience dash settle before the doors are closed. Time up. Must is the right answer, of course. Why people are answering shall and can? Can is for ability, dear. And shall primarily be used for requests, for seeking permissions and requesting. So here, indeed, the right answer is must. You're talking about something which is to be done necessarily, something which is necessary, something that is important. So the audience must settle before the doors are closed. Let's see the leaderboard. Okay. Oh my God, is it a game changer? Yes, I think Shaurya has come up. Okay. I think in this Akshara and Rishik were the fastest. Okay. Good job, children. Moving ahead. Stay on the top, and staying on the top is very, very important for those who are there. And those who are not there, they should strive for it. So it's an interesting tussle indeed. Moving ahead. Question number 9. We dash always respect our elders. Very simple and easy. It should be 110% correct, everyone. Be careful. This one should never be wrong. Okay, let's see. Wonderful. Everybody has corrected. This one has correctly answered this one. We should always respect our elders. Indeed, it's an advice. It's a social obligation. Wonderful. I mean, I think the rank will remain the same because everybody was right in this. Yeah, wonderful. You have increased your scores. Very well. Yeah, the ranks remain the same. Tanishq, Aditya, Harvinder on the top and others to buck up. Let's move ahead. Question number 10. Here on the screen in a while. Dash we save money for the party? Yeah. You're asking still which modal verb can be used in order to ask this type of question. Time up. Need we save? Do we need to save? It should be like that. If you're using need, someone has used need. Do we need? And dare, of course, it's about guts. Are you getting me? You dare not do this. So how could you tick on this? Would, indeed, you may say that you are using for possibilities, but would we primarily use, again, in order to seek help, or there are times we're talking about something in past, we use the past form of will, which is would, right? Remember that, children. Let's go back to revision of modal verbs and then we'll be back to the quiz. All right, we'll just have revision. Laka, you're sending incomplete sentences. Okay. Moving ahead, we'll revise first of all the modal verbs and then we'll be back. Aditya is too excited for the quiz, but Aditya will have to revise the things first of all. So, would request you to be patient and active in order to learn. Yeah, Tanishq, I'll show you. Still 17 questions left. Then I'll show you the leaderboard in the end. Okay. So, I was just telling you the usage of might. Might is a very tricky modal verb because I've told you it can be used in 3 of the tenses, past, present, as well as future. So when I'm using it in past, I have to use have along with it. And if I'm using it for present, I can use now or words quite similar to now, like today, okay, or right now, or I can give today's date. So in these cases, we need to understand that the modal verb might can be used in 3 of the tenses by addition of other words like now, together, or like now, tomorrow, or have. You can have a look at it. Now moving ahead. we have these sentences like he might go today. This is about some present possibility of action. He might pay tomorrow. This is about something which is possible in future. Or he might have paid. It's about a possibility in past. Right? So this is how you can use might in 3 of the tenses. It's okay, Tanishq. That's absolutely fine. People, if they're joining just to play, I think they're not going to learn for life ahead. You need to learn for life ahead. And of course, for that, you need to learn the basics and then proceed on. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, moving ahead. These are all sentences we can use when we are questioning. So these are the modal verbs wherein we are questioning. Like you can see can or could or shall or should. And all of these sentences on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, are interrogative sentences. Like you can see, can we take this chair? Or can't they help the poor man? Or could they leave this room now? Or could you not inform me early? Right? So all of these are questions. And yes, could is the past form of can. Don't forget that. Shall we can use in order to request and seek permissions. And whereas when we are advising, we are going to use should. Now let's go to would. That's what I wanted you to look at, the usage of would. Now see these two rules primarily. Would can be used when it's about a habit with respect to past. Like when I was young, I would play soccer. Or something which is present, unreal. I would buy the car, but I can't afford it. So it is something which is part of present, but you know it is unreal, something that is imaginative or imaginary. Like I would buy the car, but I can't afford it. So here you can see the usage of would, ladies and gentlemen, wherein for past we can use it, whereas for present unreal as well, also for present unreal we can use would. Remember that. Let's see some examples with the usage of would. See the screen carefully. It's about past habit. When I was a child, I would spend hours in the park. You still do. You don't study. Okay, something that you would like to ask for, maybe seeking help or seeking permissions or requesting. Like you can see, would you bring me a gift? Funny, huh? Next, something which is hypothetical. Hypothetical means imaginary. If I were married, I would be happier. So again, all of these sentences you can see are with the usage of the modal verb would. And rest I have discussed with you during the lecture. Now let's go back to the quiz and do it properly. Shall as well I should discuss because there were certain options with shall. And shall primarily we use when we would like to again seek help or seek permission or request in a very humble, formal and educated manner. So we say, excuse me, shall I go? Or now shall I clean it? So shall is very, very decent and formal. Primarily when you're writing emails to your bosses, to your teachers, to somebody who is elder and you would like to show respect, try and use shall. Even when you're talking to people, it's basic manners. Even when you're sitting on a table with somebody and you would like to leave the table, you can say, shall I make a move? Shall I go from here? That's pretty formal and humble. Try and use these modal verbs when you're talking to people around, when you're talking to your brothers and sisters, when you're talking to your friends. It'll give a good impression, and indeed you will show that you know the basic manners. Right? Now going back to the quiz, boys and girls, let's go back to the quiz and understand the concepts better. Okay. Those who have left, they have left because they were only interested to play. Menti, Mayur is writing. Mayur, you have just joined us. We are continuing with our questions and the Mentimeter. Question number 11 will be on the screen now in a second. Watch it carefully. All students dash obey the school regulations. There are options on the screen. 8 seconds left. All students dash obey the school regulations. Must, of course. Of course, must is the right answer because it is an obligation and something which is compulsory, right? Let's see the scoreboard. Tanishk is here, Harvinder is here, I think. Good job. Aditya left because he was only interested in the test, huh? No, Aditya is still there. Aditya, be careful. Okay, moving ahead, children. Going to the next. Question number 12. Here on the screen now. You dash visit them. You make a phone call. Do it quickly. Mayur, mentee is there. Answer in 1 second. Time up. My God, so many confusions, huh? You need not visit them. Just make a phone call. And I think some people got confused with can, right? It still makes sense. Grammatically, it is fine. But we need to choose the most appropriate option. And the most appropriate here is you need not visit them. There's no need. You can just make a phone call. Right? Will makes no sense here. Will makes no sense here. If you say if you will visit them, just make a phone call. It makes no sense. So need not is the correct answer, the most appropriate one. Let's see the scoreboard and the leaderboard. So Shubha Mahapati has come second now. Congratulations, Harvinder, buck up. Moving ahead to question number 13, ladies and gentlemen. Be careful. The question is coming in few seconds. All members dash attend the online meet as per the notice. Answer. 10 seconds left. 7. Time up. Should is the right answer. It is a suggestion, of course. Can is used for ability. I can do this, I can't do this. That is what we are going to use can for. Of course, we are not going to use can here. Should is going to make more sense here. You're giving a suggestion. Let's just say this sentence is coming from a boss. Let's just say this is a guideline coming from a boss. Then I think if option must would have been there, it would have made more sense. All members must attend the online meet as per the notice. It's compulsory. Right, D is the right answer. Data Patil, please don't write answers in the chat box. You have the Mentimeter for the same. Choose the option here. Okay, scoreboard is here on the screen. Tanish, Shubham were there on the top. Let's see what has happened now. Harvinder, why are you not looking at the questions carefully? You were doing really well earlier. Akshara, congratulations. You've come up. Yeah, no problem, Data. Now moving ahead. Question number 14 on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Divya. It's coming in seconds. Answer fast. There dash be a famous restaurant here. There dash be a famous restaurant here. Time up. Should is the right answer, of course. Used to. There should be a famous restaurant here also makes sense. Used to be. Even I missed it. My. Used to be means something which is like a past habit. Something that was there already. Okay, now this one was tricky. Even I got tricked and it's pretty quick. Your children are doing good job. 5 students, they're doing good job. Those who have answered it correctly, well done. Yeah, moving ahead. Moving ahead. Be cautious, huh? I mean, it's very important to be active, and at the same point in time, it's all the more important to be correct. Let's see what is the leaderboard saying now. I think it's just the same. And Tanishq, you're the fastest of all. Good job. Good job, dear. Moving ahead. Done, Divya. Question number 15 on the screen now. There has been a landslide. Dash, be careful while driving there. Let's see what's the answer. Let's see the right answer. 10 of you have answered mass. Wonderful. Can is for ability. I think it was a misclick by somebody. Yeah, Divya. Yeah. Okay. Must be careful. That is something which is necessary here. So be very, very careful with respect to the questions here. Moving ahead, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. I dash have won the tournament. It's okay, Divya. Time up. I could have. It's for past, It's a past ability. Need to cannot be used here. Will cannot come. Dare as well cannot come, kids. Could have. Will have. We don't use it like that. Moving ahead. Let's see the next question after the scoreboard. Buck up and be very, very careful, boys and girls. Okay, moving ahead. Question number 17 on the screen. Dash you speak in the library? Choose the right one. Something which is compulsory, something which is necessary. Let's see the right answer. Time up. Right answer is must not, of course. Very good. I think somebody has done could not by mistake. Done. Good job. Moving ahead, let's see the scoreboard. We all need to be very, very cautious. While we are solving it, we should remember the rules and the usage, of course, and only then we can do it, ladies and gentlemen. So we have the scoreboard on the screen. Tanesh, Shubham, Akshara, and then Harvinder. Heat Blast, Boti, Little Stuart, Aditya, Frosty, and Sharya. I think the people at the end, they are not here anymore. But those who are here, buck up. Moving ahead. What's your name, Divya? I can't see your name here. Okay, moving ahead with question number 18. Here on the screen now. Be quick and accurate. We dash definitely look into the matter, the officer affirmed. Look at the options carefully. This again is tricky answer. 3 seconds left. Time up. Let's see. We will, of course. It is an important issue. So, we definitely will, definitely what has been used. That means the chances, or you can say the importance of the issue is high. So therefore, will. Need to is also okay, but we have to choose the most appropriate option. And therefore, the right answer is will. or if it at all it would have been must, then we must look into the matter because it is necessary. Moving ahead to the next question. Question number 19 here on the screen now. Here on the screen, question number 19. It's time we dash leave. We're not leaving as of now. Three seconds left. Please answer. Time up. We should, of course. It's a suggestion. Okay? Good job. I think the other options were not at all accurate. So yeah, you have chosen the right one, most of you. Good job. Moving ahead in a while. Topper Mayur, pack up. Akshara has come second. Akshara and Rishik. Good job, Akshara and Rishik. Okay, moving ahead. Question number 20th on the screen. We are dash wait in the lobby until the receptionist calls again. Let's see if you're going to choose the right option in this. We're supposed to. Most of you have answered. Good job. Used to is a practice, like something which is a past habit. Obliged to when you have a social obligation, any kind of responsibility, something that you should have been doing. Okay, so the right answer is of course supposed to. Here according to the sentence, be careful, huh? Let's see the scoreboard with the leaders. Yeah. Akshara and Shubham are playing, huh? They are swapping again and again. No worries. Back up. Hi, Sahiba. Question number 21 on the screen in a minute. I just want to... Yeah. Oh, I dash have loved to go with you all. Yeah, think about the right one here. Choose the most appropriate. You have 3 seconds left. Time up. Oh my God, so many people got confused. It is would have. It's an imaginary situation. So definitely would is going to come over here. Right answer is would. Okay, moving ahead. Going to the next question, ladies and gentlemen. Here on the screen now. Question number 22nd. Dash you pass me the salt and pepper. I think it's the obvious answer. The answer is right on the screen. If you look at it carefully. Time up. Yeah, can is the right answer. Most of you have answered it well. And yes, remember, when you're talking to somebody younger or equal in age, you can use can. And if you're talking to somebody elder, try and use may. Or else you can say shall or would you. Would you like to help me? Like that. Moving ahead. Easy, huh? Easy peasy? Yeah, Divya, this one was easy. Moving ahead after looking at the leaderboard. Tanishk and Shubham still on the top. Back up, kids. Akshara was the fastest in this one. The last question. Moving ahead. Question number 23 on the screen. I dash make sure that he performs better. Choose the most appropriate answer, ladies and gentlemen. Four options on the screen. Time up. My God, so many people got confused, huh? It is something which is for conformity. Like I'll make sure. Sure is giving confirmation. It is about something which is confirmed and something which is definite. So will indeed is the right answer. Let's look at the scoreboard very quickly. I think the four most quick children are there on the screen. The fastest and the last one was Shubham Mathapati. Moving ahead. Moving ahead to question number 24th. Be quick and active. Dash you be a little polite. Dash you be a little polite. We have four options. Don't look at the fifth one. Choose the most appropriate one, ladies and gentlemen. 3 seconds left. Time up. So many kids got confused. Yeah, it is good. You are trying to ask somebody, you're requesting as well. If it would have been a statement, no, you would have written, you should be a little polite. But here, because you're questioning, you can use it with could, and that makes more sense. Need will have makes no sense here. So most of you are correct. Looking at it, the leaderboard. So Tanish, Shubham, were there on the top? Let's see now. Still, they are the fastest of all. Amazing, amazing. Going ahead. It's a cutthroat competition that I can see and I can understand. Let's see, how are you going to do it? Now, she is the chief guest. It should be she be there. It should be she in the second sentence as well. She is the chief guest. She dash be there. Understand it as she only, okay? My bad. 3, 2, 1, and we go. Supposed to be there. No. Most of you answer suppose, huh? She ought to be. It's her obligation. It's her responsibility to be there, okay? She is supposed to be there. If you wanted supposed to, right? If you wanted supposed to, then is should be there. Okay, then is should have been added here. Then it would have been the most appropriate option. Is should also be. Yeah, you're right. No, if I add on is, then she is supposed to be there. And otherwise, without is, ought to is the right answer. Some people are thinking, Divya. Ought to. She ought to be there. It's an obligation, dear. This one is a game changer, I think. Let's see who answered it correctly. Only one child did. I think Mayur did. Mayur is the only person who answered it well. Good job, Mayur. Moving ahead, let's look at the question number 26. This is the second last question, ladies and gentlemen. So buck up because the leaderboard is waiting. Dash I borrow some money from your dad? Let's see. What's the answer? 3, 2, 1. Let's see. What's the right answer? May, of course, because you're requesting, or maybe you're talking to someone elder, and with respect you're talking. So may I borrow is the right answer, ladies and gentlemen. Moving ahead to the last question of today's lecture after looking at the scoreboard. Harvinder, you have come to number 3 now. Good job. Heat blast has also come up. Good job. Divya has also come up. Let's look at the last question of today's lecture, ladies and gentlemen. He seems dangerous. We dash talk to him. Ten seconds to see our leaders for today's lecture. Let's see who is going to win it. Time up. Should not. Of course, we should not be talking to them because he seems dangerous. Seems to be a dangerous individual. Let's see the final leaderboard and see who is the winner. My God. Butterflies and butterflies. Tanishq, you are on the top. Then Harvinder. Then I think Heat Blast. Okay, wonderful. Good job, children. You did a good job today. We were able to revise modal verbs and we were also able to participate in a quiz wherein you all did pretty well. I hope you would have studied and you would have learned some concepts with respect to modal verbs. We're going to do better in future lectures. I'll conduct more contests in order to check you and help you. Thank you for joining in. Keep studying, keep revising. All the best for life. And happy Republic Day once again. Bye-bye everyone. Take care.